Mr. Penguin, and welcome back to another Minecraft video in which I'm going to be showing you how to make a flying house. First, what we're going to need to make is a house. You can't make your own custom house. You have to make this one that I'm going to show you because it was designed to work with the redstone. So you want your house to be at least 2 blocks in the air. So at least 2 blocks from the highest point of your world. Since this is a super flat world, that would be the highest point. But you just want it to be very high in the air. Otherwise, the entire thing will break. So it can't be right there. It has to be at least 2 up. So 2 up from the highest point in the world. So there's just a 1 block space right there. So then what you're gonna want to do is make a 4x5 area with cobblestone slabs, or it can be normal cobblestone. Just normal cobblestone. That'll work as well. Cobblestone slabs, in my opinion, looks nicer. So there we go. We got a 4x5 area. Then you want to take oak logs and go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2, like that. And then take oak planks and go there, 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 and there. And this right here is going to be our entrance. Now, the sad part is that you can't have a normal door, because the door will just break as soon as it starts moving. So instead, you're gonna have to use a trapdoor. But more into that later. So then you want to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We've got a roof, and you're gonna place a trapdoor right there, so it flicks down. We've got a door now. And then you want to go ahead and place a stone cutter and a crafting table right there. Now, you might want like a furnace or something in here. Now, if you want or a chest or something, if you want playing on Minecraft Java, you cannot have a storage block here. And a storage block means droppers, dispensers, chests, furnaces, blast furnaces, smokers, any block that you can leave an item in. See, it doesn't cut for like a crafting table because you put the item in there, but then it just goes back into your inventory once you leave that area. So then on the roof you want to place in trapdoors like that, and then a trapdoor there and a trapdoor there. So all of these trapdoors, it ensures that the house doesn't collapse in on itself, because there has to be a block in every single one of these spaces. Otherwise, the back wall of the house would just collapse in on itself, and you wouldn't even be able to go into the house. So that's about. So then we want to make the roof to the house look a little bit more nice. So to do that, we're going to place in cobblestone stairs all the way up like this. So it's kind of a pitched roof here on both sides, like this. And then you want to go off on the side here. It'll make it look a bit nicer, like this, there and there. But then this looks a bit ugly. Instead, what you can do is take cobblestone stairs and place it in like this, there, 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 and there, and then it just looks a whole lot nicer. Okay, so now that we've finished the house, then we're going to want to put the redstone in the back that makes it actually move. And you might notice that the back of the house looks kind of ugly, but nobody's going to be even seeing the back of the house because the redstone will skew that. So now what we're going to do is go take our slime blocks and go like that and there. And you kind of want to make a checker pattern here. So place it there, 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 and then one up there as well. So it should look like this. Then you want to take honey blocks and fill in any other gaps on the back of the house that isn't filled in. So there, 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 and there. So now you should have something that looks like this, and then 1 block up there. So now you should have something that looks a bit like this. And this will ensure that the entire house moves, because honey blocks won't stick to the slime blocks, but they will stick to everything else. And slime blocks won't stick to honey blocks, but they will stick to everything else. Then what you want to do is take a piston and go out 3, and then place in a piston right there, and then a piston right there. Then what you want to do is take honey blocks and go 1, 2 right there, and then place an observer right there. Then you want to place an observer right there next to that one, and these observers should be facing in towards these pistons. Then you want to take a slime block, place it there, and take observers again and go there and there, facing that way. And then you want to take sticky pistons and go there and there, facing that way as well. Then you want to take honey blocks and go like that, and then right there as well, so a bit like that. And then slime blocks and do this, and then like that. So it should best be the exact same thing right next to each other, but one side uses honey blocks and one side uses slime blocks. Then you want to take observers, place them facing facing that way, and then pistons facing that way as well. So this top part will move, this part right here will move this block, and this part right here will move this block, and these two blocks will also push the rest of these forward. Then you want to go down below here, and you want to take observers, place them there, and then pistons and place them there and there. Then you kind of want to repeat what you did up here, down here, so but with different blocks. So here you want to go slime block like this, and then on this side you want to go honey block like this. And you'll notice that you don't want, so this is a slime block section right here. You don't want this slime block section to be touching another slime block section. That's why there's a honey block section right here and a honey block section right there. And you want to take observers, place them there, and then sticky pistons, place them there and there. Then you want to grab slime block and go out to there, and honey block and go out to right there. Then you want to take observers and go there, and then go a bit down, place in a piston, fly back up, break it, and then place a piston there and a piston there. Then you want to make this again a couple more times out this way and a couple more times out this way. So we're just going to be making a lot of these for the rest of the redstone. So next you want to place slime blocks like this, a observer there, a sticky piston there, slime block, observer there, piston there, facing that way, and then observer and piston. And I'm gonna go through these kind of fast. You're just making the same thing over and over again. So pause the video if you need to, because you're just gonna make a lot of these. And then you want to grab honey block, go like that, and then right there, observer right there, piston right there, observer facing this way, sticky piston facing this way, and then observer right there, and piston right there. Now do make sure that you've got the sticky pistons and the pistons right, because you don't want to mix them up, otherwise this contraption won't work. So make sure that you're placing in the pistons and sticky pistons in the right spot. And when you want to go honey block there, and honey block there, you want to go observer there, and sticky piston there, then observer here, piston there, and then observer there, and piston there. And then you want to grab slime block, go like this, place an observer here, there, and a piston there, all facing that way. Then a observer here, and a sticky piston there, an observer here, and a piston there. Then we just gotta make 4 more of these. So slime block like this, and then slime, and then you want to go here and place an observer piston. And you might want to place an observer for all of these like that, except for you don't need one there. And then piston in like that. Then slime block, honey block like this, all like that. Slime block, and then honey block like there. Then you want to take an observers and go across like this, and then pistons and go across like this. And then you want to place an observers going across like this, sticky pistons going across like this, then honey block, slime block, honey block, slime block, honey block. Oh, I messed up, my bad. You don't need to make this one right here. This contraption right there. There should only be 4. So the one I made on the end here, you don't want to make that one. I apologize for making it. It's just a lot of repeating, so it's hard to get the numbers straight. So now that we've done that, you want to take obsidian and place it right there, all like this. Obsidian here, and then all across like this. So it should be in front of all of these pistons that are here in this row. Or column, I'm not sure which one it would be called. Then you want to place obsidian there and obsidian there. You want to take droppers and go here, 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 and then you want to shift here, or crouch, and then place a dropper there, and then you want to place a dropper there. And then you want to take redstone and run it all the way across the top here, like this. To place down the droppers, you're gonna have to, instead of click on the observer instead of the actual dropper. Then you want to place redstone, not obsidian. Redstone there and redstone there. Then you want to grab some glass and place it facing right there, not facing there, and then up like this, and then one redstone up like that. And this can either be glass or slabs, either one will work, but as you can see, it'll just wind up like this, which will transfer the redstone signal upwards. So if you're going to go ahead and make another redstone contraption on your own though, this redstone line will not travel downwards on Java Edition. It will on Bedrock Edition, but it won't travel downwards on Java Edition. So just so you won't be disappointed if you try that in a different redstone contraption. Now you want to place a button there, and then break all this obsidian, which might take a while on survival. And then you want to, but that obsidian did need to be there earlier, otherwise it would have broken. And then you want to go ahead and push this button, and that is it. So you might be wondering how this works, and this is just one of the things that we were using earlier. We were using in the house, and so what it does is this observer activates this piston, and since these honey blocks will stick to blocks, so it grabs these 4 blocks here and it pushes it forward, and then these honey blocks are also pushing these 2 forward because of the direction they're being pushed in. And then at the same time, this observer, when a observer gets moved, it will activate. So when this gets pushed forward, this observer is activating, which makes this piston activate. And since when this gets pushed forward, the piston will be here. It'll push that forward. But then what happens is, since this observer is getting activated from moving, it activates this sticky piston, which grabs these 4 blocks and pulls them in. If you didn't understand that, it's okay. This is kind of a complex redstone contraption, and it's perfectly fine if you don't understand it. And it looks like over here the other house stopped. So yeah, if it gets unloaded, like the chunk that this is in isn't loaded in, it will stop like that one did over there. Anyway, I do hope that you enjoyed this Minecraft video, and I will catch you in the next one.